Right, John, like I said to Kerry, you might want to fast forward this bit because it gets a bit boring, but I might get something through, we'll see. You've got an unfortunate birthday and an unfortunate card, really. You're ruled by the moon. And those born on the 18th are always torn between what they should do and what they want to do. They always feel like they have to do the right thing. But the right thing might be something that you was taught wrongly, if you understand me. So your indoctrination as you was brought up may lead you to believe one thing when the truth is something else. Aquarius mother. Well, it all depends, and she'd be very black and white. There's no grey areas, being an 11. So this is for John, born on the 18th. Is there anything you can tell us about what John needs to know? Please, Spirit. So it'll just be a quickie because I've got a lot more reads to do, John, but we'll see what we get. I am getting, from out of nowhere, the name Elaine. I don't know what Elaine means to you, either someone in spirit or someone living, but I had got the name Elaine straight away. Sometimes spirit piggyback on others, so it may be that there is an Elaine that you know has lost someone recently, and that the message has to get through to her about that. Or it may be that you've got an Elaine in spirit. Either way, it seems that an Elaine is important. Sometimes it's somebody you're about to meet that will be of benefit to you. But it's an important name, Elaine, so remember it. It may take months, it may take years, but this Elaine seems to be important. Maybe a friend of Kerry's. Getting a lot of pressure to the skull. Like a band around the top of my head. This could mean an aneurysm or stress, headache, something like that. And licorice. I've got licorice. Somebody likes licorice a lot. I get the feeling that you and Kerry both was quite sceptical, to be honest, because, so you should be as air signs, you should be very logical, but the cards aren't coming as easy as they usually do. And there it is. So I'm glad to see you the right way up, because that means clarity, lack of confusion, but you are still torn. You always will be. It's a path of blood and tears, I'm afraid, your world. There is a fire sign female who is very important. She is all about the finances. She's a negative energy. You must stay away from the fire sign female. There is a Scorpio mentioned, so possibly someone's got Scorpio in the chart, or just because of the deck I'm using, this could be a passing where someone is about to pass on. Someone is not quite gone, or the spirit is still hanging around for some reason. There was arguments involved in this situation, maybe financial arguments that are turned to your advantage. Lack of passion, no action, no reunions, and the arguments with the mother, the mother-in-law, the mother of your children. That is true. So you must not take any action to reunite. There is, I mean, for it to come out in the first piece is, please don't do something because you feel you have to. This requires you to take no action. Do not, especially if there's a celebration coming up, try and avoid it, please. Don't reunite. There is no growth in this situation. It's never going to get any better, John. I'm sorry, but the answer is no. It may have been something to do with when you lost the babies. I don't know, but she has definitely got a problem, and it's not going to get any easier no matter what you do. The number 11 is mentioned in this, but it's the 11th of November. Poppies. But if you keep yourself in this situation with your mother, all it will do is stagnate and get worse. And you're avoiding this, I think, the death of this relationship. There may be issues with money as far as she's concerned. I don't know. We have 9 months mentioned. Those born on the 13th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way, as are those born on the 3rd or the 30th. But arguments with a woman, mother-in-law, mother of your children, so I assume that'll be your mum. You will get no happiness from this situation, so straight away, Spirit, know what you want to talk about, and they've said it. Don't reunite with this person, don't take any action. Just no contact. It's the best way. You cannot grow as a soul if you are kept under that control. She is an Aquarius, so yeah, I don't see it getting any better, to be fair. She wants everything her way, and there may be a fire sign female connected to her that is also a negative energy, as are the Scorpios. Scorpio rules shared resources and the reproductive organs. So finances may be a problem at the minute, but I believe there's something financial with your mum and probably hormonal. So I don't know how old she is, but she will be maybe suffering, gynecological problems. I know it's very heartbreaking, but your well is empty now, and you've got to look after yourself. Fill your own well up. You've banged your head against a brick wall. Enough with this. They're repeating the scenario. All you're going to get is grief and misery if you carry on making the effort. It's just not worth it. Yeah. There is actually going to be an apology coming. but it's very, very slow, and it might take many, many years. So don't hold your breath. It may not be from her. It may be whoever, because I believe there's someone else involved in this that's caused the problem. Somebody possibly born 1988 plus or minus 12 February to February. Could be someone in uniform, could be somebody of a darker complexion. But it's slow in moving. It may be career and finances that's slow in moving. But whatever it is, it's coming very slowly. What cannot be changed is a decision needs to be made. And you don't want to make it because you're protecting yourself or others and maybe not sure of all the facts, or you're in denial. The root of the problems is your unconditional love, which sounds stupid, but you are enabling her to stay the same. In the past, there may have been a fire sign child born. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's immature fire sign energy. It's also a handsome stranger coming into your life if you're a female, but for you that wouldn't apply. But it's communications, passionate communications, and action taken. You have got to stop comparing yourself to others. I believe maybe you was told that you weren't good enough, or that you weren't as good as someone else, and it's stuck because you see your glass as half empty and that you haven't achieved enough for the effort that you've put in. It's time to stop that, because the rewards are coming. They're just coming slowly. You have to be patient. Your ships are coming in. You have to leave the 2 dogs behind, be they real or someone born 1970 plus or minus 12 February to February. And you need to look up the deer animal totem, because something in the future, a dream that you have, will come true. You just have to be strong in your love life. Now, how perfect is that? Those born on the 8th or the 26th, your rock, your strength, and they will be beside you and fight for you like a bear. So know that you have got the person you need in your life. That's fantastic. You're able to express yourself fully, and she has healed your heart and possibly even issues with your back through stress. Your hopes and fears is that you are going to be disappointed. You're always worried that you're not good enough, so that something will happen to take this away from you. Don't look back at the past. Don't cry over spilt milk. It's not worth it. Take your love and go forward from here. And the outcome is nothing is as bad as it seems. If it looks bad, it isn't. If it looks good, it isn't. So if it looks too good to be true, be very wary. But you have definitely got a decision to make. You've got to stop sitting on the fence and juggling too many things. Work, whatever it is, people, situations. Stop doing it because you're just tearing yourself in half. I know it's hard for you because that is in your nature, but that is the main theme that Spirit wants to tell you. Now, I'll just do one more and I'll clarify, because I think they've answered your question, love. So, but if you ever want another read, I doubt that you will, because you'll get them through Kerry. So I'll only be repeating myself. But yeah, don't you take any action. You've no need to take any action, and you've nothing to be to reproach yourself about. Don't look back. Yeah, you see, that's you. The passion, the fire, the energy, the number one. All you have to do is chop wood, draw water. Look after your own self, and everything else will fall into place. You have to fill up your own well, or you won't have anything to give anyone else. I believe that you'll be taking a trip to the sea or across the sea. it is an obstacle that you have to overcome. And remember to live in the here and now. Tomorrow's not promised, yesterday is gone. You have to live in the here and now. The root of the problems is you know all this already. Don't need me to tell you that. You have a deep knowing. You are very good at, or have been very good at breathing through this. TikTok time is running out. 8 minutes past 10 is on the clock. And a change is in the wind. All you have to do is stay positive and manifest the reality that you seek. Everything that was ever imagined is brought to reality by architects and people taking the right steps to build something. So all you have to do is imagine what you want and then take the steps. Because at the minutes, I am getting that somebody's between two worlds. So that could be you torn between two things, or it could be, and I get this strong feeling that somebody is on the verge of passing. Those born on the 3rd or the 30th, again, it's the number 3. So I believe it's some, yeah. And then the truth will be told. So there is some sort of truth coming out. Those born on the 14th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important. All you have to do is take your foot out of the past and put it into the future. You've got one foot in the future already. That's all you have to do. The root of your problems, if it's a clue to anything, is the number 43, and what cannot be changed is the number 32. So one card to finish this then, John. I hope you enjoyed this little taster. The Age of Light. Very interesting. So, 86, could be 1986 even. Oh, wrong one, sorry. Mystics and sages throughout the ages have predicted this period in history, and you decided to incarnate in the middle of it. There's no mistake that you are supposed to be here at this time of great change, a change in the wind. If you ever feel unprepared or daunted by your path, know this: you've been training for this for a lifetime. You're way more than the days that you've breathed through in this life. You're also all the lifetimes that came before. All of the experiences you've had have polished your soul into the most magnificent expression that is your authentic self. Your soul has many facets. Imagine a fingerprint. Your soul is 1,000,000 times more intricate than that. If you pulled together all of the fingerprints in all of the people you have been, you would not even get close to fathoming how unique a masterpiece you are. You came in with a clear soul plan, and you came in with wisdom beyond your years. This is the part of you that longs to be seen, and this is the part of you that is ready to step forward, that is ready to emerge. This is not the lifetime to stay hidden. Live in the here and now. But step forth, which is what I said, put your best foot forward, be seen and rise. So call forth all your soul gifts and soul training. You are ready to embody them all. Now, without hesitation or without fear. You've been training for this for a lifetime. Now that for you was a bit deep, so I'm going to do one of these, just in case you aren't getting what Spirit wanted to know. But they really want you to be your own self. Stop Stop trying to please others, because that will never work. Do what makes you happy and the rest will fall into place. And whatever isn't meant to be in your life won't be. Just you make yourself happy. Yeah, the Lady of the Lake. So, someone has broken a promise. The Lady Vivian is mentioned. Your intuition is screaming at you. So, the Lady of the Lake is the keeper of Excalibur. Well, on the Justice card, Excalibur is there, so maybe that's your mother. She is the mother of Sir Lancelot and a great friend of Merlin. I have a feeling it's your mother. There were 9 ladies of the lake, of which the final Lady Vivian is best known. She ruled during the times of Christianity and was introduced to Britain when the Christian priests denounced beliefs in anything other than the one Christian God. The Lady of the Lake made an agreement with Arthur when he was a very young man, so there may be something that you've forgotten about, that you agreed with your mum, that if he would support the cause of Avalon, she would allow him to take Excalibur from the stone and rule the kingdom, to which he agreed. However, as the years passed, and through the insistence of his Christian wife Guinevere, he began to rule his kingdom as a Christian king, forgetting his allegiance to Avalon and the goddess. So your mum may see, like I said, nobody will be good enough for you. So she may see your relationship as being a betrayal. I know it's not logical, but that's what I'm getting. The practice of ceremonies and rituals relating to the old ways, which worship the goddess, were frowned upon. So the old way of doing things has been changed and she doesn't like it. It is important to value your beliefs. They are what you have guided you in your life's journey. Often we are tempted by other ideas that seem more glamorous or hold promise or great riches. However, before making such life-changing decisions, take a moment to check your real feelings. Are these feelings related to the hype and possibility of a new situation? Possibly. And most importantly, is there any real substance to what you're being led to believe? So again, there's a warning there that all that glitters isn't gold. Be very careful if somebody offers you something that is too good to be true. It is normal for you to rush into a decision, but this is a time for your quiet reflection and to notice the chatter in your head and feel what your body is telling you. This decision challenges your beliefs and brings with it the responsibility of a life-changing event. So take your time, at least 2 to 3 days, and then your decision will be the correct one. But change is coming, and once you've made a decision, you must stick to it, John. Okay? So I hope that helped. But we have definitely solved the issue of your mother. Thanks for listening.